One of the biggest things that we emphasize here at the Mental Health Foundation is the importance of teaching Nova Scotians how to triage a mental health emergency. And by providing this training, we're putting that information in people's hands. How to Save a Life training consists of a bunch of different types of training: mental health first aid, mental health and wellness in the workplace, applied suicide intervention skills training, Safe Talk, which is suicide alertness for everyone training. All of those things that come together that are so vitally important for everyone to know, just like we know regular CPR and first aid.
Our main primary role is to return missing people or lost people to their loved ones.
People think of ground search and rescue of looking for lost persons like hunters or fishermen or hikers that may have gotten lost, when in reality, in the last decade or so, we've seen an increase in calls to look for lost persons that either don't know they're lost, like the autism or dementia, and those that may not want to be found, like those that may be in the woods contemplating suicide. In fact, we've had up to 70 or 75% of our search call-outs are people that have a mental health component, or that category that has a mental health component.
What are we doing today? We're going out on a search. Every hour is important. So the sooner we can get out there, the sooner we can get set up.
A person suffering from mental health issues has lost person behavior qualities that are not as what we would classify as normal. So we have to be able to pivot our methods to address their needs and address better techniques for detecting them.
So having education so you can better serve those people in those lost person categories is what I would consider for us what mental health education is that we're seeking.
Communications come from them if they find clues, and then I relay to command, and command relays instructions back to our searchers. So I'm kind of responsible for knowing where they are and making sure they're in communication with me.
It's a vast area of wilderness. It's very important to have a search and rescue team who's trained to search efficiently and effectively, and then trained in suicide intervention education, so that when we do find the person, that we can navigate that difficult conversation and be more successful.
Welcome out here this afternoon. We got a little bit of a scenario that we have to get here. You'll get that more in your operationals brief. Search site's got lots of deadfalls. Also watch for widowmakers. That's branches hiding up, so don't always be looking down or ahead. Always be looking over your heads and that stuff. Carrying 2 liters of water with you on your search event. Training and education is pivotal to what we do. We have to expose our members sometimes to scenarios that are very emotionally taxing. So for their own mental health, understanding it and having the educational skills, the knowledge to be able to provide them the key elements for their own mental resilience. The skill sets that we're learning through assist training and that stuff is very, very pivotal in preparing our people and our team leaders to be able to have those conversations and get that person on the course back to that mental health.
Jackie? Hi. So you are task 1 today. We've got a missing 36-year-old female. Her name is Jennifer Smith. She's a paramedic with PTSD. She is a suicide risk. Her vehicle was found here this morning.
A lot of our search tactics are geared towards the person who wants to be found. For somebody who don't want to be found, then those search tactics oftentimes are not what we want to be doing.
By calling their names and that stuff is actually get them to go into hiding or get them to run. So we have to come up with better processes, better techniques, and we need to be developing these programs, developing the education, and getting more tools to bring these people home alive.
Hello? Are you Jen? Do you mind if I come a little closer? I'm Tina, and this is Jackie Worth with Search and Rescue. We've been looking for you. Are you okay? Is it okay if I come a little closer so we can talk?
We're dealing with people with suicidal tendencies, and we're bringing them back to their loved ones. You can't do that without funding. These donations are truly saving lives.
I say think of mental health as a thread in a needle, and think of it weaving together the patches of a quilt. Mental health touches everything. And by giving to the Mental Health Foundation of Nova Scotia, you're allowing us to let that thread reach all across our province and touch so many people in so many places.